Got my girl Lovely the Don playing.
Oh my God, yes. Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
Period.
That's what I mean, girl.
Period.
Yes, yes.
Happy new moon, Taj.
Girl, happy new moon to you too. This should wipe me out for a minute.
You over there looking colorful. You got your green, your blue, your.
I tried to make a little background for myself.
You always doing something creative, you Leo.
I have to be doing the damn most.
You
Look, I
always
just
something expressive and dramatic, you freaking Leo.
look. I redid my garage.
Ooh, it's nothing like reinventing something,
So
right?
I made a ceiling for myself.
Right. You be making a whole vibe,
So
Taj.
I literally made the whole ceiling,
You just
and
do.
then
So what you just buy like big tarps?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yep, and I just put them up, and then this one here
Hi,
holds the heat.
Marlene. Hey, Marlene. I see you, Taj. I see that. That's dope.
Hey, boo, and
I,
then so
we in
that's
here. We in here. We in here today. We on YouTube. That's what's up, Taj. That's very comfortable. I would be in there
girl,
making billion. That's billionaire work right there. In there making money.
girl. That's
That's
why I be
that
working.
billionaire area.
This is the office.
Ice
And
is
then see,
bad.
I got my little blue background. Oh my God, it looks so cute.
My God. Make sure y'all like
Working it,
the
girl.
here. But we in here talking about the Libra new moon. It's so Venusian, you know. It's so like divine. Like I just feel very divine, and I know because I'm connected to the divine energy. And when you're connected to divine, no one can mess with you. Like you are unfuckwittable. So I want to do a Libra new moon message today because I really feel like this energy is really setting intentions when it comes to better relationships. Okay, this
Mm-hmm.
energy is transiting in a South Node Libra. Okay, and then I don't know if y'all been going through, but I've been going through. But relationships have been teaching me. Okay, and that's what that South Node and Libra energy is teaching
That
you.
part.
It wants you to understand what are these relationships teaching you about yourself. What
Mm-hmm.
are you holding to yourself when it comes to who you're connecting to? Because these people are going to show you where you're at. Okay, and this Libra energy, because Libra deals with partnerships, it's like y'all need to figure out what mess is yours, what mess is theirs, and if you have to, if anybody ever has to lower their standards or blame themselves or hate themselves or belittle themselves because of someone else, they're not for you. And this is a time where we need to start ghosting. We need to put that value and worth into ourselves. And these transits with that double moon is
Mm-hmm.
us that, okay? So if you're dealing with relationships right now and they're karmic, and you know it is, and it's been fucking up your worth and your value, you have to release yourself, okay? You gotta release, all right? So this is what we're
Yep.
talking about today. You gotta start looking at past relationships and start figuring out who you truly are, okay? Hello, hi guys. Make sure I like the live guys as well too. All right. So, a lot of you guys, I just want you to be when you're doing soul work and when you're doing energy work, especially when it's connected to, self love and loving yourself and valuing yourself. It's not easy. Okay, but it's the work that has to be done. It's the work that you can do. So, I just want to encourage a lot of you guys, especially when it comes to like love, family, friends, foes. Understand that you're not meant to really be with everyone. It doesn't matter who you are. People
That
don't
part.
can't deal with you. People can't energies can't settle with you because you're powerful. You're
Hmm.
fine, and no one, everybody can't sit with you. Okay,
That
so
part.
when you start valuing yourself and when you start understanding your worth, you'll understand it about yourself. Period. Period.
Facts. That's a fact right there.
So I want everyone today to have like set some intentions today. I want to pour oracle real quick, Taj, and then I'm gonna let you go ahead and say what you and say anything you have to say. But I want everyone to, if you in this world and you feel like you alone, it's because the universe wants you to be at this time. Hi guys. It's something that God
Mhm.
to get for yourself because a lot of you guys are so powerful and you're so divine and you're so connected, and a lot of you guys were wasting your time in relationships that would have been distracting you from what your true purpose is supposed to be, and what you're supposed to be putting your work to. A true relationship balances. Okay, a true relationship feeds and gives, and it brings balance. So the moment a relationship isn't bringing balance, a moment a relationship isn't feeding your soul and elevating you and keeping you from doing what you're meant to do, you know you have to remove yourself from this energy, guys. Okay. So I'm gonna pull and I'm gonna post this on my TikTok too, Taj. Too. Just to put it out there, okay. So, any other messages? I want to pull energy for just the attention today when it comes to this new moon in Libra transit. Love yourselves, forgive yourselves, be nice to yourselves, set some intentions today, okay? And just know that you're valued, learn the lessons about yourself, okay? This transit is really teaching you guys that. And just look at it, it goes from we to I. Libra is about we, balance, and Aries is about I. So what do you have to do to take care of yourself? And these people are showing you that, okay? So I'm gonna pull Oracle for the new moon intention, and then I have Taja here. Taja, you have a Libra, right? Your daughter's a Libra, right? That's so dope.
And funny, as soon as you started that reading, she called me. That's why I was on mute. And she looking swollen in the face, girl. Oh, girl.
Mama,
I'm like, you okay, baby?
mama, all up on that. Mama said,
She was like, yeah. I said, look, I said, I cut this off and what you need? No, it's okay. Just call me back.
you
I'm like,
crazy.
okay,
Mama on that butt. That's how
okay,
my 17-year-old, he knows when he calls me. I'm observing everything. He like, oh,
everything.
everything. I see a little ash. Oh, I gotta send you. Okay, like I don't play that about.
Mm,
One
I
thing
be on mama mode.
comes to Big Mother over here. I don't know if the Libra self knows when it comes to my children.
Don't got time to play. Don't got time
I
to play.
play with their spirits. I'm very sensitive when it comes to my children and their feelings and how they feel. I know I'm not the perfect mother,
Facts.
but I just know my kids are fucking set for life. You know?
I just want you to know, as long as you've made the strongest effort that you can make in every situation, then you are a perfect mother.
And when you and have a mother like, they're so lucky to have a mom like me. I tell you that. Cause I've been going through hell, and my kids,
Hmm.
they won't even know it. But they know I'm going through things, but they know mama got it. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Yep.
know how I stand. And that's what I want to teach my kids. You know what I'm saying? I want them to always stand on business when it comes to themselves. You know?
Exactly. Exactly.
Period. It took me 37 years of learning and growing, but I'm here to be able to be a
Well,
for others.
47 for me. Okay. It's been a long time.
The hope comes
37 was good.
right. Hope. It says hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic
Hmm.
expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one.
Exactly.
That's pretty. Look
Yep.
at that rain,
That's real.
right? And look at that dove. And
Ooh.
and as me as a Virgo and a seven of spades, I had to develop faith. No church, nobody taught me faith more than myself. I had to develop that on
You ain't lied there.
Aja.
Yep.
I had to develop that on my own. No one taught me how what faith was until I had to realize what it was on my own. You know, and
Yep.
before I knew who I was as a seven of spades, the card of faith. I'm
Yes.
like nothing
That
in
was me
my
too.
right. I'm like nothing in my life works unless I if I worry too much, I can see things don't work out. I had to learn that myself. Like stage like the more you worry, the less you worry, the better it works out. And I just developed that over life. So that's a gift that I wish a lot of people would. Hi Malibu. Now that's my favorite.
Ooh, what's a Malibu?
Like the lie. Hope. It says
I
the
like the city, I like the drink, and I love the person. You can't go wrong.
can't you can't go wrong. Hi, Des and Lily. Can I say hi, Des and what the Sigma? What y'all talking about? Okay, the fairy of hope.
Right? Some of those questions, I'm just like,
Right. The fairy of hope flies in and reminds you to believe in hope, for it's the key to the door that can lead you away from your current predicament. No matter how hopeless things may seem, if you look deep inside your heart, your spiritual heart wisdom will reveal a glimmer of hope, and this can lead you to a brighter future. This fairy tells us always to stay full of hope because positive thoughts and beliefs can literally change our future. On this card, we can see a rainbow, a symbol of hope, and the dove. That's the first things I noticed. And the dove. So this is definitely for me for sure. And the dove
mm-hmm.
towards the fairy shows us that hope and peace often come together and that anything is possible. Sometimes we just need an extra boost so that fairies fly in on the wings of the dove to let us know that they're with you while you're experiencing difficulties. And I'm not even experiencing difficulties. I'm just experiencing life, which is so amazing. Like I don't even see it. I just see contrast because it's expanding me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So remaining hopeful while those around you are full of doubt and negativity can be extra challenging. But remember that hope comes from deep within our hearts and is an excellent habit to cultivate. Heart wisdom will and hope will see you through whatever is going on for you and those around you right now. So have courage and trust. The fairy of hope walks in hand in with peace and miracles. And Taj, right under on the bottom of the deck, celebration.
Oh my God.
Like it's like you can never lose when you just take care of yourself.
You
You know,
can't. You can't. You automatically win.
you automatically
You
win
automatically win. It's
like
just
a winner. Like
you're
this,
in it to win it one time.
right,
Like it's automatic.
right.
It's so beautiful.
It's so dope when you really understand it and when you get it. And nothing will not teach you unless you want to learn and grow yourself. You know, if you
That's
want
right.
life and understand what is coming of it, you got to understand yourself. So,
Yeah, I agree. I know that we're coming into a transition because it's like
well,
last month it was very apparent when I said you're going to reap what you sowed.
har-
Last month was a rough month for some people.
harvest season. And I can say that September harvest season definitely brought the receipts. But
Oh,
if
they brought the receipts.
yeah, but if you want to look at the perception and change the perspective of it, it brought the receipts that you needed.
Yes. Oh, it seemed like all hell broke loose. For some people, it felt like all hell broke motherfucking loose.
Dodge, like it was a wake up call for me. I'm like,
Yes.
lost
If your
yourself,
money wasn't funny, your relationship was acting out. It was almost like we was going through three Mercury retrogrades in one time.
and this
Cause it's people were talking about like, yo, how we experiencing Mercury retrograde and it ain't even a retrograde.
and people be scared of Mercury retrograde. Now y'all better appreciate that shit. It's a lot of retrograding going on. It's a lot of changes going on, and
But
re-
Pluto's in retrograde.
So glad, so happy Mercury is out of retrograde, but I love when Mercury's in retrograde for real, because I reevaluate.
It works for me.
It works for me. I reevaluate.
Mercury and me is like this.
Right, right. Cyrus, rough for me for sure. Yeah, it brought the receipts that you needed though. Virgo
Yeah,
is about the harvest, and if you've been putting good things, you've been doing what you were supposed to do. See, a lot of us been going against our frequency. A lot of it's been going against our vibration, our energies, and who we
that's right.
are. So the universe had to show us in Virgo season, and the universe had to show us in the ninth month of the year that you're gonna see what you harvest. All right. So we're
Yep.
in one and a zero. This is a new month. Something to start new and be abundant and start clear and clean slate on.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I
But
had to do that. What's I mean that's.
what and who you are signing contracts with in this moment.
Yep.
You know, if you know your intentions isn't right, if you know your values aren't in order, if you know this, even with money, if you, Venus represents relationships, it represents value, it represents money. Like, come on, y'all. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, y'all. Stay true to yourselves. Stay authentic to yourselves. No matter who, what, any stand, like you stand 10 toes down with yourself. Like,
Yeah,
period.
but the rough road was supposed to get you to even stand even stronger. The rough road is to get you to be like, yeah, I gotta stand 10 toes down on this, otherwise I'm not gonna get my stuff done.
Exactly.
Like it is a really about. It's
Going
about.
the fight, the resilience. That
It's like stand still, and watch me work. But no, I'm working.
no, I'm working.
If you want to walk with me, you can walk with me, but stay the fuck out my way. And as long as you stand out my way, I can help you. I can do what I need to do for you. You know, I funny enough, like as I said that, the Archangel Michael just is just like, yeah, motherfucker. Like, yes, I
Yeah,
am really working with you guys right now.
especially
I'm working with you.
especially the
Uh-huh.
chosen ones, Todd, especially the chosen ones, especially the ones that have been called. You know,
Yes.
like
Yes.
you've been fucking distracted.
Yep. Yep.
It's
You've
time
been
to wake
distracted.
up. It's
And
time
it's time to, and it's time to, besides waking up, wake the fuck up and clean up shop.
to clean up shop.
Wake the
Energy.
fuck up and
Put
go clean some shit.
clean some shit and put your fucking self back to where you the fuck supposed to be. And that's
Yep.
sitting in that goddamn throne. You know what
Put
I'm saying?
yourself in order.
Let anyone make you feel like you ain't shit. Don't ever don't ever make nobody make it seem like you was the problem. No, you was the solution. They just didn't understand that.
That part.
You was
That
never
part.
the problem. You was the motherfucking solution and they couldn't understand.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand you the realest. And anybody that loses your energy, they gonna miss that. And that's their loss. When you chosen and you know when you
That's a fact.
are, you gotta understand that it's their loss. People will make you seem like you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
Huh. Hmm.
They'll feel that way. But man, boy, I tell you, I was the best thing that because I do things God's way. I do things with pure intentions with everything that I do, Taja, everything that I do, everything that I am. You know what I'm saying? So when
Mm-hmm.
you're like that, you can't you can't fuck with nobody who has pure intentions. Period. And people are going to be reaping a lot of karma because you can't fuck with God's child. Period. Period. That's just what it is.
Facts.
You gotta live life. That's how you gotta see your life, especially if you've been just you've been doing good by people and
Mm-hmm.
you've been learning and you've been involved in and people still shit on you. You know you have to get away from certain individuals,
Yep.
not just relationships. It's friends, family, foe. Okay, period. So I
Yep.
universe so much for showing me these things. Like I said, I'm part of it. I'm part of the one who has to learn, you know what I'm saying? But that's because I know who I am. I know where God wants me to be. You know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
I wasn't where I was supposed to be. I was distracted, guys. I was very distracted. That's why you didn't see me. I'm trying to figure it out, trying to wonder, trying to get people, trying to see. and it just wasn't where I was supposed to be. But I understand it was where I was supposed to be, because if I wasn't there, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here today showing you and telling you guys about it. So hopefully this gives hope to anybody out here who is just like, man, like just put your energies into what you truly feel is like. Look into yourself and go where you're loved, go where you're valued, and that starts with yourself. Love yourself.
Yep. In a nutshell, right there. And when I say clean up your shop, clean up your shop means clean up your house. Do a
Ew, heart,
physical cleaning.
yep, clean up your health. Look, heart attack. Look, your heart don't attack
Uh-huh.
you.
Yep.
Your
Clean
heart
up your
attack.
house.
Mm-hmm.
Clean up your house.
Your heart can't attack you, baby.
You
You attack
attack the fuck
heart.
out your heart, girl. Your heart ain't attack you.
We
You
said the
attack
same thing.
it.
You
Yo,
attack your heart, boo boo.
you how how dare you blame me for how dare you are going to blame me for the fact that you were the one putting in the food in the body there. You put the food in the body, oh, and then you want to tell me I'm the one that attacking you. I did not attack you. You attack yourself. You are fighting yourself and you are blaming me.
Period.
Your heart's all the way from Africa in the roots, baby.
Period.
Like my sister, I don't know where you are talking now.
No, no, no.
I did not attack you.
I did not. You attack me.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, stop attacking me. You are beating me. Or every 2 minutes, you're beating me. You are giving me rice. You are giving me chickpeas. You are giving me potato. You're giving me wheat. You're giving me everything. And then you tell me I am attacking you. You are beating me very badly. I'm telling you now.
Oh,
You
just
have taken it to different levels.
I can't wait. Yo, Taj, when I go to because I'm taking a trip to Jamaica in April. When
Bomba clot!
but I'm going over there like this. When I tell you
Listen.
the accent is gonna be on a beam, I'm gonna be talking just like that. I'm like rude boy,
Rude
come here,
boy.
bad man,
Oh, God.
rude boy, come here, rude boy.
I love you, baby. Oh, Lord. Me say, we can't wait for me next time still.
I'm gonna be in rare form in April. Okay, so
I know that's right, girl.
but anyways, yo, there's undoubtedly beauty in pain, so I can appreciate the poor outcomes as rough as it may seem. Um,
Yep.
moment. Yes, you have to stand on that. You have to understand what it is the universe is trying to get you to understand. If you're trying to
Yes.
evolve and grow and get through what you're getting through, you have to understand where you are at as a person. The universe ain't going to give you nothing that you don't deserve.
That's
Nothing
right.
that you don't deserve. Okay, so be intentional today. Be intentional. You know what I'm saying? I'm an intentional being.
Yes, you must. You must.
So
You must.
you have to command that. Because people in this outside world will fucking distract you from that. Diddy and his baby soaps and shit. We don't give a fuck about Diddy. Diddy got damn karma to deal with on his internal self.
Yeah, we been knew that motherfucker's
But
karma was
we don't
coming.
care.
We just been,
We
we
don't
was just waiting.
know shit with Diddy shit. You know what I'm
We knew that.
saying? People got to deal
I
with.
knew that since 1997.
It's the Ace of Spade week. Secrets is being exposed. Things that needs to be brought to the light needs to be brought to the light. Period.
Rich. And
And
look, I'm gonna be straight up. Let me get a little bit serious real quick. If you don't have shit in your closet to be ashamed of, if you don't have thoughts within your mind that you should be ashamed of, go outside and do you. But you see, from the moment you know that you have some dirty little secret within inside of yourself, behind somebody, with somebody, or for somebody, clean up your shop,
clean up shop.
clean up your shit. Because you don't want to be on the chopping block. Because, hey, I need people to stop calling Karma a bitch.
It's not.
Because
Karma.
she not a bitch.
I
She just a fair motherfucker who giving you what you gave.
mm-hmm. I had to change my
And
word.
if And if you're pointing your finger at me, motherfucker, there's plenty
As
pointing right back at you.
soon as
So be
that word,
careful.
as soon as I say karma's up, I catch myself. Karma ain't no bitch.
I be like, karma is fair, baby. I
Karma,
love me some
what
karma.
is
Karma
karma?
is fair. She's cute. She be
What
having her little silky dress. She'll slide right in and fuck you up and slide right out.
what you put out, you get back wholeheartedly, 100%. And listen, like I said, I'm heavily protected. Like I
Yep.
got angels. I got a spirit team that don't fucking play around me. Somebody gonna tell me. That's why somebody said to me. That's why nobody fuck with me. I only got one friend, and I'm like, damn, like, no,
I don't know why people think that's a bad thing.
why is that a bad thing? Because I probably
That's
only
not a bad thing. I got one bona fide motherfucker.
right.
Hey, that's better than a mother.
I
That's
just
better than somebody who has 100 friends.
I just can't
Because you
associate.
need a
I can't do it.
think about it. Like I think about it like this: if I have 100 friends, that means I need 100 expressions of myself.
And
Really?
confidence and
I
no,
don't know myself that
and
much that
people
I need 100 of
head
y'all motherfuckers to express me.
talking and filling up. That's why I'm the hermit. That's why I know who the fuck I,
Mm,
because I know how to ice. I know how to sit in the fucking room by myself and deal with myself and deal with my thoughts.
girl,
A lot of people don't know how to do that. A lot of people can't sit in the motherfucking room by
why
themselves.
they say, "Oh, girl, I do this all day." They scared for me. They
And you
be like,
can
they be like, it's not healthy to be
tell me
alone all
about
the time.
that I
Who the
don't.
fuck told you that?
You know what I'm saying? And but that's why I appreciate the people that come into my life and keep it real with me too. You know, I
Hmm.
recognize real.
Yep, yep. Because when I think about it, I laugh because there was a point in time where I was struggling. I was struggling so bad with everything, and it just seemed like it was a few years span where it was just like everything was just the fuck, and it was having those one or two people that made the difference. I mean, look how many people I'd met on Clubhouse. You're one of the
So
only you're one of the main people that I'm still connected to. Ain't too many. I could count them on my motherfucking hand, and I was talking to hundreds of people. We was right now.
my babe Malibu, she been with me for since fucking day one.
Yes, she has. Girl,
Even,
yes, you
uh,
have, Malibu.
even before I
Malibu's from Clubhouse days,
before
all the way.
no, even before
Before that,
else. When I first made my fucking YouTube channel in 2020, Malibu been my fucking day one. Bitch, I love her. If I ever go anywhere, she thinks I forget about her. She's continuously sending me stuff and inboxing me. That's my baby. Like no matter what, Malibu is my baby. I haven't even seen her in person. But I know wherever I go, whatever I do, I
oh,
wanna
you got support right there.
oh, that's my support and I'ma always feed her. Like
Yep.
she if I ever make it anywhere, Malibu will always be good. That's why I be trying to
Mhm.
people that
I
always
got them people too. Ooh, I got them people
I
too,
got
girl.
people that I just want to give to because I feel good. I feel like my highest vibration when I'm giving and when I'm in. But I want to be in a space where I'm able to give. You know,
Yep.
when I do, wherever I ever go, Malibu, Malibu's for sure, but Malibu, that girl been with me since fucking day one, Taj, and I never.
Yeah. Hey, from the day I met you, I remember she used to be in the rooms and stuff. And
Yeah,
then,
you know,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you've been around Malibu. So, even because
that's
that's when I met
my
you. I met you in 2020. This is all pandemic time.
pan
And you
time.
you
No,
really set in.
I didn't meet you in 2020. I met you in like
Yeah.
22. I made club whenever I made Clubhouse in 20.
You sure? It did take a minute for Clubhouse to come out, though.
Yeah, because I remember I made my YouTube and I was going hard on my YouTube for a while, and I kind of slowed down on that. I was going on hard for YouTube for like 2 years, and then
Yeah,
it's
because I
2000, and then I think it was 2022, Taj. It was about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, maybe or something. It wasn't that long. I mean, it was long, but I'll go look on my Clubhouse. It might have been. It
Well,
might.
look, I can't even look on my Clubhouse. They done cut off so many of my Clubhouses. I just fuck. My born date is not the right date. But I can go back. Like I was going back, and I have us up there all 2021 because I have recordings. I've been living here for 5 years today. Oh shit. Yeah, no, not today. Three in 3 days. October 5th is when we moved into this house. That was 2020. No, that was 2019. That was 2019 when we moved into this house. That's when the pandemic started. So more like 2021. I think more like 2021, Isis.
Man, I can't see it on there, but I'm so mad because Skip and them is on Clubhouse right now talking about the cards. I'm missing it.
Who's that? Who's that?
Skip, they this guy named Skip. It's cardology shit.
Oh, I like that. See,
This is where I got put on. Clubhouse put me on.
babe, I have a message from you. You did my first cardology reading. See,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
that was May 16th of 2021.
Oh, so it might have been in 2021
It
then.
was 20. It had to be 2021.
2021. So it's probably a year after
Yeah.
my YouTube.
Yeah, year after.
Yeah. And
Because we were full-fledged in it, girl.
in it. I've been in it. That's what I'm saying. It's time for me to like turn it up a little bit. Like I've been in this shit. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, I can go back and I'm like, yeah, 2020?
Yeah.
No, but 2021 is where we
Yeah.
started fucking with each other.
I think I did YouTube for like a whole year straight. Boom, went heavy on it, and then I got onto Clubhouse, and I think that was
Yes,
one.
because I didn't get on the Clubhouse right away. Because you remember Clubhouse used to be invite only.
Yeah,
You used
yeah,
to only be able to get on that bitch through invite.
yeah. What's up,
So
Elray?
if you didn't have no shares, you can invite your people. So it's one of my girlfriends that invited me. She had invited me in January of
Somebody.
2021.
I wish it showed the freaking. It used.
January of 2021 is when I got on that shit. Yeah, because if I look at Superhuman,
Yeah, because I keep trying to go back and look on it. It used to give you the date. It used to show you who sent you here, and it used to show you what day they sent you here. But I don't see that on there. It had to be 2001, going into 2000. It had to be. I know it wasn't 2020 though, because 2020 I made my YouTube.
no, but it was definitely the end of
Yeah,
2020,
Malibu,
beginning of 2021.
Malibu. When did you start your club? Malibu started her little clubhouse, little group. I'm about to start getting back on Clubhouse because it looks like it's a little vibe in there. People starting to come back.
A little bit.
Oh, you been on there?
Yeah, well, I go in there in the morning time. I have a chanting group that I fuck with in the morning time. So I go in there and I'll be chanting and all that for a few hours.
Get her,
But
Ray. Get her.
me,
No,
it's
because
messy.
her group Malibu attracts some different foreign type of people. I'll be like, I go in Malibu's room. She got somebody in there reading by their face. Somebody reading my face or something. Like he can read you by looking at your facial features, which is I understand that because I understand people by their cards. People, I
Yeah,
can
because this is connected to every part of your body.
yeah. I can tell, like I'm a diamond. I can tell I can tell Leo's feature. I can tell spades like crazy. Like
Mm-hmm.
I can tell a spade is a spade. So
Yep.
I understand that.
I
That was
could tell club because we be having some big ass ears.
funny. Can't be in 2020, babe.
Yes, girl, I'm telling you, it was that fucking far back.
Well, I wasn't on there in 2020.
Yeah, because the pandemic started in 2019.
No, the pandemic started in 2020, right? The beginning
No,
of 20.
no. Okay, when the pandemic originally started, it was October 1st of 2019. And then and I moved into this place where I'm living at now, October 5th. In March of 2020 is when they locked everything down
Oh.
because I came home from
And,
work
no,
and I
okay.
went on
And,
vacation and I didn't go back for fucking 2 years.
and when they stopped, as soon as they locked it down, I started my YouTube. I never knew
Yes.
about a goddamn clubhouse ever.
Well, because we didn't know about no Clubhouse yet. Clubhouses only had just started.
It just started in what? In 2000? Not in 2020, Ty?
Yes, Clubhouse started in
Oh, well, I wasn't
2020.
a part of it. I mean, I think it's because I couldn't get an invite or something. Like, I
Yeah,
was
it was it because it was like the end. By the time the end of
to it until maybe that next year, into 2020, then, or 2020. I don't know. I'm confused.
no, because it start we
2021.
got locked down. We got locked down in March of 2020. That's when we got locked down, right? By the time we met each other was a few months later because it was still in 2020 when I first got onto Clubhouse. But I was getting into seeing I was going into Roz's
Oh, yeah,
room
I wasn't around, Ty.
because we
I know
hadn't met yet.
you had your own room. You had your own people.
Yes, exactly. And then in January of 2021 is when I met you, Hiawatha. I met all you guys around the same time. I met Alchemy. I met all you guys. That was January of 2021. Just really looking for attention. You ain't getting shit. And then we rode that bitch for almost a year.
Oh, Matthew. Ugh.
We rode that shit for a minute. It was
Yeah,
amazing.
you gotta love yourself before you can love others. Very real. Yes, Cyrus. You gotta love yourself.
Matthew, the same Matthew? The
You are.
cardology Matthew?
He followed me to your room and stood in the position like he followed me to your room, but I never said nothing. I said I'm gonna let him sit in here and
Yeah,
see.
that nigga fought that. He creeped me out. I ain't
He
even gonna lie. God bless him, but he creeped me out.
he was mad at me.
Yes, because he followed, and even when I got back onto
And he was
Clubhouse, like,
I speak to him in that room. Cause I'm like, why would you follow me into a whole new room? Like you're weird. Like
and then when he found out what I could do, oh my God, then he used to just sit there. He used to just sit there. He wouldn't even say nothing. He would just sit there. And I was like, this dude,
he,
okay,
he is today. That's what I want to know.
girl, girl.
Creeper. He started too much stuff. He had me in there beefing with bitches. There was a lot going on. I was like, oh no,
It was a lot going
I
on. He was
from the
he
club.
was a major catalyst in
Yeah, he
in
was.
us leaving
The one
because
I told them before, I had to tell them one time, like I fight in real life. So like
what y'all
a
want to do?
big going back and forth and stuff on Clubhouse over what? Over nothing. Like
They
over
wanted us. They
over me,
wanted us to join their little clique.
right, over me coming to your room and just doing what I just like do came near to do. Y'all were so mad
Like,
because of that. It was
you
weird.
don't get to have a monopoly on my gift. Are you fucking crazy?
It
Like,
was
I don't owe
weird.
you nothing.
Look, everybody there has rolls of blood. This is the grand. Whoa, Rose was the Rose. It was.
Rose was the rose.
Who
You ain't
died?
lied.
Oh, y'all here to govern anybody because y'all done fucked with the wrong one. So I was just flabbergasted. I said, "Oh, let me remove myself before I be done to be the wickedest bitch of the motherfucking East."
I started telling niggas, yo, people started having big ass arguments in my rooms and stuff. Like, oh my God. I was like, yo,
People start picking, choosing sides and stuff. I said, I
dead that.
start what? Oh no, I had to remove myself. I start arguing with them.
Girl.
That's
I remember one night Hiawatha called me in a panic. He was like, "Yo, I literally just watched my son get spiritually attacked. What the fuck is going on? Like I watched him with my own two eyes
nobody
in
but
front of me
told
being
her to
attacked."
open them doors. He came in there. He followed me. When you doing spiritual work, you got to do the work. That's why I was so adamant at him. That's why he was kind of. That's why I was going off on him. Cause I'm giving motherfuckers advice. If I'm not agreeing with the advice and you giving advice to a female, don't stop. You no, because you just up here because you know what I'm saying. You do have a gift, but I feel like you as a male, you need to do the work. Like you just up here because I brought you into Clubhouse and you have a no, don't work like that. So that's the undertone of what I had with him, because I'm like, and then he
But
kind of
he moved with a lot of ego though, so it wasn't much you were going to be able to do with him because he moved with a lot of ego.
I love him, but it got a little too much. Like he was just too like thinking he was just too little. Like I don't know. So we kind of had we had a big I had a big like let go of Hawata, but I still love him though. Like that's my homie. I know if I call him to,
Mm,
he will be, you know. But
yep.
it was just certain things that I just when my spirit don't resonate with certain stuff, I just can't help but not to just like feel a certain type of way. That's just how I am. As
Hey,
bitch,
my memory is pretty long for some shit.
right?
And I remember why you stopped fucking with him,
Yeah,
as you should,
yeah. I just don't. That's a lot of things, like So
but that
I'm
energy
still
there,
go against myself.
Clubhouse was different,
Too
boy.
much. But anyways, yeah. Anyways, back to this Libra.
Now they got fan base. That's an
Right,
interesting one.
right. But every you see everything. You see things play out. You see who's real, what's fake, what's real. Everything is playing out now.
Yep.
Everything is playing out now, guys.
You're gonna see all the diddlers.
Right.
You're gonna see all the diddlers, all the pipers. You're gonna get to see it's look, once we come into 2025, this world has to change.
It has to. No, it is. It's commanding to change. It's
And the people that's been running it, they got to go.
That's why Diddy, the people with the money, the bankers, King of Diamonds, a lot of King of Diamonds is coming down. That's why I was saying I wonder what's up with Matthew. That's why he's coming up because he was the King of Diamonds. A lot of King of Diamonds
Oh,
gotta pay debt. Diddy should have been paying some debts to people. Now he's coming down.
yep.
Diamonds, bankers coming down, money coming down, structures is coming down, things of power that used to be power coming down. That's why they're saying. That's why Aquarius Maximus is saying that. That's why she don't feel like Trump is going to win because the power of men and structure and way they were doing things
That's changed.
changed.
Hey, I've been waiting to see this woman come into presidency, and
We
when
got
I seen Kamala, I knew, okay, cause she gonna be a wicked bitch. I just need people to understand that.
she's a
She not coming to be nice.
she's a two of clubs, but there's a double moon, Todd, the mother, the feminine energy.
Yep.
Time to heal that masculine energy because the divine feminine needs these masculines to heal and they're not healing.
And
It's
guess what?
not out.
If you're dealing with the messenger, if you're dealing with where this energy is gonna go this time, it's coming through the female, it's not coming through the male.
The males,
That's why, and I'll be real about it. That's why they put Obama in when he came into presidency. They wanted you to drop your shoulders and come out of yourself
mm-hmm,
and show who you were because of your own comfort.
right. The,
And I mean, in America, there was more black men killed in America under his presidency than any other president, by the way, FYI. And they weren't just criminals, they were regular average Joes because they were looking for somebody.
mm-hmm,
And then they put in Trump, they put in Biden. They said, okay, you know what? We know for sure it's not coming from the male,
right.
right? That's why even in the end of his presidency, females started to go. This is
Mhm.
where you sitting in your car as a female and next thing you know, you hemmed up and you taken out, right?
Right.
Now the same person, because Biden is the middle, and people have to understand what Biden spells,
Mm.
right? Biden doesn't spell, it could either be buy, then, but if you break it down for real, it's bidden. He
Uh.
is the bid. You understand what I'm saying? He's the one that's going to be able to come and let them come in. He's the one that's going to give the money. He's the bidder.
Yeah.
You understand? So I bid with Obama. I bid with Obama. I know we could find who we're looking for with Obama. I bid him. Fuck, it ain't him. All right, I bid Kamala. Because I know for sure it's coming through this. It's coming through this. So because of that, all right, let's put in Kamala.
Right.
She looked like them, and that's all that matters. All she has to do is look like it.
Right. She
That's
just
it.
up. She's coming in as a straight savage, you know.
Oh, she's coming in as
But
a fucking
thing, and
savage.
I was on TikTok talking on the panel, and they was like, after they heard me talk, they was like, Isis, this is why I believe it's women for president, because y'all know how to get y'all feelings out of shit. Y'all know how to take y'all feelings out of it. Yeah, because we have to build ourselves up, like. As a feminine, and don't get me wrong, we all, as human beings, we all have a divine masculine and feminine energy within us. That's why us as divine feminine, we have to heal that masculine energy within so that our femininity can, like, come out, can open up. But it would be nice if the masculine would heal as well, so that we wouldn't have to pick up so much burdens and responsibilities. And, but as women, we have to do that. We're the carriers.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
we are the beginning and the end. Like nine, birth, pregnancy. We give birth, we give life. Like, how dare you? You know?
That
So
one.
it's like at the end of the day,
Hey, baby.
at the end of the day, it's a lot of changes coming, guys. The second mother moon ain't around for no reason. All right?
Ah,
It's not.
this is poignant, honey. This is poignant. So
A
it
lot of
only makes sense to me that she will win.
public enemy
I
number.
thought Michelle Obama would have been the one to come in, but
But
she said she refused to run.
that's what means. I know it's probably because it probably deals with a lot. But El Ray, that's why we gotta stay protected, because people like us, they'll come for it. They'll send people for us, and it comes through people closest to us. It come to, they'll try to take us out.
Hell
That's
yeah.
not
And hey, the best way, here's the thing. If I can't get you on a physical level, I'll just crush you on a financial level. So you might notice that every so often, shit just gets financially fucking insane for you. It's meant to cripple you. It's meant to throw you off your guard. It's meant to, you understand what I'm saying? Demoralize you, because you already know that when you don't have it how you feel a sense of demoralization
right.
within your own spirit, because you are naturally a giver.
Mhm.
When you're looking at that energy, it's, that's what I noticed. I was like, oh, they don't have to fuck with me on a physical level. They don't have to send nobody.
Right.
They playing with them digits. They playing with them ones and O's. That's all they playing with.
And that's what they brought the value of money in for. The currency.
Yeah.
They want people that don't got no money to feel like they poor and broke and ghetto, and the people that got money feel rich. That's how they keep us in this loop. That's why you gotta
Yep.
live and feel rich. You gotta feel vibe. You gotta feel that energy, because that's what a real currency is. And that's what
Yep.
energy is. It's very Venusian. It's very Venus is about, beauty, but it's about love. It's about your value system. And it's like a connected to relationships and what you have relationships with. Do you have good
Mhm.
money? Talk to your money nice.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Do you feel good? So really, like, under this new moon energy, really set some intentions, pure intentions. Like, this is a beautiful energy today. And we're in the Ace of Spades week. There's a lot of transformations, like deep transformations. Okay, like it's a lot of transformations going on this week, guys. Okay, a lot of changes, a lot of natural disasters, a lot of a lot of things are going on. If you pay attention to the world, you'll see the world is changing, y'all.
Girl, then what about all them hurricanes?
Hurricanes, people's houses are fucked, y'all, right now. Be
Them
grateful
hurricanes is real shit.
up on the East Coast. True, we are
People don't know.
the chosen will, especially the Pluto Scorpios. We come in here to transform shit, and but we gotta transform ourselves first. We gotta do the healing. And like I said, it's fucking with the people that's closest to us. You gotta
It's
be
out for delivery.
learn and stand in your power. The governments will know, yes, it will be community based. Yes, it needs to be, but motherfuckers can't even get along. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta. All I can really say is work on yourself.
I mean, that's really all you could do right now. Because if you're not doing that, I
And,
mean, shit.
and then people like
Don't
us,
wait on the government. Don't wait on none of that shit to do it for you, motherfucker. Because I tell you, I work with them motherfuckers and they not doing nothing for you, but they want to break you down. Like, you know what? After the pandemic, and it kind of it rang true because I always watch everything. I hear it and then I pay attention, you
right?
know? And it was one of them billionaires, and he was just like, you know what, during the pandemic, people thought that we needed them,
Hmm.
but we need to get back to a place where they know that they need us.
The pandemic woke something up in me. Like I said, it's time to go. And then
Hmm.
that was, what I'm saying. I went through that phase, that era, and then now this energy is just like Isis. It's time to go. Like it's time
Yeah.
to go.
Now it's time to get busy.
Have been holding you back, Libra?
Uh-huh.
No transit. What have been holding you back? Push forward. Push forward. Get
Yes, that's right. The chosen were activated in 2020. Yes. Well,
that. No
think about what 2020 is.
the crown.
When you have 2020 vision, you're doing what?
Now you
Now you can
see.
see clearly. Now you have perfect vision. And if you take them zeros out, it was a 22. And if you add that together, it was a 4. So it was meant to split us from what had us veiled and confused and can't see. And it always takes a 5-year cycle of some shit.
It always takes us
So,
why, and that's why for me, and that's why I'm paying attention to my cycle. So I know it's time for me now to create for my next 9. Because as a world, we're in a 9 that are not healing. People are going to be stuck in the same cycles they've been stuck in the last 9 years while the world is evolving. Y'all stuck.
yep, that's some real shit right there.
So I'm catching this wave. I don't know about y'all. I mean, I love y'all, the ones I gotta leave behind. I love y'all. Like, thank you for showing me and like really appreciating me and showing me where I needed to. Like, I appreciate y'all. Like, I thank you. Like, I needed that. I fucking needed that. I needed that. Like, I swear to God, I need that. I don't need no apologies from nobody. Nothing. I need that.
I don't need none of that.
I
It
needed
was all my wake up calls. It was all my wake up calls. I was good with that.
right.
I was good with that,
Right.
And I mean, here's the thing, this year is almost
Like
coming to a close.
fighting with family, like I'm having to let go family, like it's a lot that's been going on and I'm like being revealed to me. And I'm just like, wow. Like that's why I'm saying
Well,
like,
because it's the next plateau.
mm-hmm,
Here's the thing. Like I posted a video. It was this alien that came in 1977, interjected the airwaves in the UK, and gave us a warning. And gave us a warning about our governments and all of that stuff. But one of the main things was the fact that unless we have given ourselves the worthiness to do so, it's the only way that we will be able to step into the new age.
But
And that right there for me was just like, huh, okay. So there's a potentiality that we could push everything back because we have not mentally awakened ourselves enough.
oh, if we do not evolve, we're just going to be set back. And I know I'm just, that's why I'm here. That's why and like, who am I to go against what God has put me here to do? You know, and that's just like a wake up call. You know, like we just got to be shooken up sometimes. Like, so
Yep,
the
yep. And
contrast,
this
call the
year, this
contrast.
year was it.
Stuff I learned years ago. Taj, you know how long I've been on this spiritual journey? I've been on my spiritual journey since I've been knowing this stuff. I've been on so much stuff for since like 2011, 2012. Like I've been awakened to everything. That's the whole fucking crazy part about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And so you awaken around the same age I awakened, and because we're 10 years apart, that pulls me 1,000.
Yeah, like I awakened in that time, and it's because I always knew, and things was just happening around me, and I was always that hermit. Like, dang, why? Like, what's up, God? Like,
Hmm.
And then
I never had a problem with being alone. I don't even understand
yeah,
how people.
always was alone, even coming up. I saw my mom and them like really never. That's why nobody could ever really truly
You got
understand.
your cold, baby? Hmm.
I was always a hermit. Like no one could understand who I was. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
he's
So,
not getting a cold. He in the front of that.
but in that hermit mode, I
You're
figured
not getting a cold. I'm looking at cold.
it
He in the front of that. Girl,
about it.
that's it. Got to overload of mucus.
It was a whole overload of just like down
Mm-hmm. You
transformation.
are that too for a little bit.
So
Yeah. This
and
shit right here.
and then my mom, I grew up in my mom's a Pisces, so she my mom was always spiritual. She must have been always spiritual. When she left the church, she must have tapped into she done got into some stuff, and I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying. So when my mom put me onto some stuff, that's when it made sense. I'm like, okay, some things make sense now. But then when I went to college and I studied the human body, when I was catching on to things, but when I went to college and studied the human body, anatomy, physiology, microbiology, chemistry, all that, I majored in college. I did like 8 years of college. Didn't get no damn degree, but I was there to study the human body because I need the receipts, Taj. I need fucking receipts. So I'm just studying. I'm thinking I'm just learning something to go into nursing school, and that detoured me. No, we are energy. It's a frequency. It's a fucking vibe. Like everything
Yeah.
start adding up. I said, "Yo, how the body works? Like everything." I said, "Yo, what the fuck?"
No, I mean, look. If people understood just how much power they had over their bodies, there would be no ill. There would be no sickness. There would be no lame. You know, I
Getting
remember when I read that in the Bible, I it took me years to understand it. There would be no more sick, no more lame, no more nothing. I was like, how the fuck is that even possible? What do
I
you mean no more sickness,
God,
no more
oh
nothing,
that
no more limbs? What the fuck do you
God,
mean?
swear to God. Listen, I read something somewhere, right? And it was like somebody put something like they had something, and it was somebody had like AIDS or it was something crazy, right? So I'm looking at the comments, and somebody put to them like, "Have faith, and you can get rid of anything" or something like that. And I'm like, what
Mhm.
the fuck are these motherfuckers talking about? What do they mean? Like have faith, you can just get rid of, just like you can just heal your body and things like that.
Mhm.
Spark that little comment sparked like a world in me. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I didn't pay no mind until years later, until I got into like herb and medicine and herbal healing and
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
understand it even more. And I'm like, yo, like it was just crazy. So I'm getting into these like natural skin stuff. But I want to do it in a nice way. Like I want to do my herbs in a scientific way. I want to put certain herbs that blend together. I want to do it in a different way so things just work. I don't like
Well,
putting your shit together, you know?
I tell you like this, put it together in a way that you are working with each person's or groups. Because what I realized, it's just like, okay, with cardology, with tarot, with anything else, there's groups. You're
Hmm.
gonna find you're gonna find six of clubs, and there's gonna be six of clubs that rock with this energy. And
Everywhere.
so if you want to work it, you could work it in that way.
Hmm.
Work it going specifically to that energy.
Hmm.
That this is for six of clubs.
Right.
This is for six of spades.
Right.
What I made for six of clubs is not for six of spades because you guys are both sixes. You
Right.
might both have a black symbol,
But if you look at your
but
Saturn
you're
card,
different.
right, and if you look at your Saturn card most of the time and your Mercury's, those tell you what type of health issues you have. Because Mercury creates those issues when when your mind is in that low vibration, it creates those health and so
Hmm.
with like health, like your health, things like that. So it's crazy. And then a lot of people that have gut issues, they have eczema, they have gut issues and things like that. So I want to make skin products and stuff for, especially my kids. I look at their skin.
Have to detox them parasites, girl.
Yeah, all type. It's oh my god, cleansing, crazy. Listen, I was trying to tell somebody they could heal sickle cell. They were looking at me like I was arguing with them. They was making
Yeah, well, you shit. I told I told you what kick I'm on right now.
once that happened, I said, oh, I will never. I remember I sent somebody something. They like, I said, I will never convince anybody of nothing ever again in my life. I said, if you don't believe it, oh well, I'm gonna just keep doing me. And
I've learned that too. I'm not. I'll tell you. I tell you, but I can't convince you
right,
because it doesn't matter. If it doesn't matter if I have the experience. If you don't, then it don't really matter. I could tell you that this is gonna work,
it's a whole
but
different
it
world.
is your own belief that makes anything work. You
When
know,
it's your faith, it's your
when
faith.
I watched that documentary, because I gotta call it a documentary, Superhuman. You remember we watched that together. I ended up teaching a whole fucking course on it.
I didn't even.
Remember when I did the intuitive course?
I gotta see it. I didn't watch it yet.
Well, it's called Superhuman
I see
Invisible Made Visible. Yeah, we fucking watching. We was watching that shit. We was
Netflix. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I was like, I ain't gonna go into it.
Yeah, and it was on Netflix. It was on Prime. It was everywhere, and then it was nowhere.
Oh, so it's not on
Oh
Netflix.
yeah, it's not on Netflix. It's not on Prime. You can find it on YouTube, but you have to buy it.
Ah,
So that's what I did. I bought that bitch because I needed to keep that. So
I seen it on like Netflix one time. I
yeah,
just
it was on Netflix. It started off on Netflix, and then it went to Prime, and then it disappeared. Because you used to be able to. Netflix was the first place that I saw it. Because I watched it. I watched the fucking thing like maybe 10 times now, easy minimum. But what it taught me is, it's not to say like we didn't know this, but the fact that we can, our literal voice.
hmm.
They showed that with inside of your body, how your literal voice makes your fucking cells move.
Oh,
They showed how,
Tauj,
girl.
you don't even gotta fucking tell me for me to even know what the fuck you talking about, baby. I know what the fuck you talking about, baby.
They said you see everything that's going to happen to you seconds before it even manifests itself.
That's why I tell people, especially people got deep Scorpio placements, transform your cells, speak to your cells, change your cells. Y'all the one who truly transform. Y'all transformers out this bitch. Speak to
Yep.
yourself. That's why I tell people I have the power of the mind to heal myself. Speak to yourself. Speak to yourselves.
Yeah, that's why I was laughing just now. Like I was laughing just now, you know,
I like
because
I know what's up. Speak to yourself.
like so
Speak to
I got this cut
yourself.
on my finger on my hand, right? You see this cut right here?
Uh-huh.
I gotten this cut on my hand. I sharpened the knife. right? Because the knife was dull like a butter knife. So I sharpened the knife a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And then I seen the knife hit my hand. I seen that maybe about 5 seconds before it actually happened. I
Boy,
seen it happen
club,
before it happened. So
doing
when I took the cut, I was like, oh shit, this is what I saw. Boom. And I fucking busted the hand and the shit started to squirt. I was like, oh shit. Oh,
your
but I
clubs,
saw it happen before
deja,
it happened.
you're the six of clubs, the card of deja vu. Talk.
Mhm. Don't look, how you gonna
That's
make me
deja
waste my smoke?
vu card. If you put deja vu in, six of clubs come up.
Fuck off, Isis. Ain't nobody got time for you.
I'm serious, but I have six of clubs in
Yo,
my
I live in deja vu.
yeah.
I mean,
I have
I
your
can literally see it happening before it happened. I know it's gonna happen,
six of
but
clubs.
it's just like I'm like I can't. Sometimes you can't even stop it. Like yesterday, when my fucking cup of water fell all over everything, I seen it about to fall, and as I move, it was falling before I could even get to it. I was like, oh
You
shit,
got
look
that,
at you.
you got that sixth sense. But me too, though, because that's what that sixth energy, that sixth sense. But me too, because it's in my, I hold your energy within me. You're my reminder
Mm-hmm.
card, so
Mm-hmm.
that energy is very familiar to me. Like you know, what I'm saying, I used to have deja vu a lot when I was younger. Like,
Yeah, I live in I always have some kind of deja vu. I was like, when
mm,
did that happen though? Like, when? But
the card, whoever produced that movie, I wonder what their card is.
I wonder. I wonder. Cause I mean, what's his name? Corey Feldman was in it. Corey Feldman was in it, so he was showing how you literally can transfer your voice, your heat. Like, you know how you sitting down on that chair right now?
Mm-hmm.
If you when you stand up, if I put the right light on that chair, you
Mm-hmm.
will see your whole body signature in that chair still. Minutes. And I mean when I say minutes, like I'm a person, right?
Aura,
And people used to think I was a weirdo for this. But whenever somebody first gets up out of a seat, I don't ever rush to just sit down in their
right,
seat.
right.
I wait for it to cool off and all that shit first. So they used to be like, "Yo, what the fuck's
Oh,
wrong with you? Like, why you just don't sit down?" And then I watched that documentary. And then when I watched that, Corey Feldman and the girl, they sat down in the chairs. They got up. They watched for about 5 minutes or so while their energy still sat in that fucking seat and it just dissipated slowly, 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 slowly. But their energy sat down in that chair and they weren't in the chair. And I mean, he's showing the light of everything that's energetic and even where they had their fucking head sitting, that behind everywhere they touched
their
and
aura,
everywhere their whole energy
their
was
aura,
glowing.
their aura.
So
That
I was like, now it makes sense why I don't just jump in somebody's seat, because I jump in your seat, I can still feel your energy so strong. Like I can
right,
still feel you like you sitting on my lap.
right. That's that aura.
I was like, this is fucking crazy.
It's like
But then that showed me a whole lot. It's just like, with the remote viewing, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can remote view. They just don't take the time to. They just, you know what I'm saying? They so distrust themselves that they won't give themselves the opportunity. So, every so often I'll do like a live or something like that. And I'll be like, all right, guys, we're gonna look into my room and tell me what's around.
look, deja vu means that you are so present that you are present. That's the God state, the beginning and the end. You are granted access to what is. That's so dope.
And that's a perfect definition of my experiences.
You're very, but that's the energy we all kind of need to be in. Like you know what I'm saying.
Mhm.
More present, because nothing can go wrong in the present. You can't think about the past, you can't think about the future. You just got to stay present and focus on what you focusing on what you going towards.
Yeah,
Especially
that's real shit.
the seven energies and six energy is that balance and And the seven energy is being present, like, the present of that, so it all just connects. Like, it's just so amazing when you just see the signs. Like, once you start seeing the signs and the synchronicities, nothing's the same, you know?
That shit kind of fucked me up, you know? Now I'm used to it, but initially, man, it was so weird. Like, it was just like, it was like your mind, everything. When I started understanding colors, I started understanding everything. I'm like, yo, like, everything's always talking. Numbers is always talking. Colors is always talking. These energies are always alive. No wonder why they talk about how, the angels are always with you, even if you can't see them. And yeah, they really are, because their energy is always around you. Every fucking thing that we do is a symbol. Everything that we do is a color. Everything that we do ties to a number.
And you have to be really subtle to pay attention to see it.
Yeah. Because now I could sit down and I could look at a table and I could understand fully the message of what's happening. You understand what like fully? There's two scissors there. Oh, you really cutting some stuff. Oh,
Right.
that's a blue scissor and a black scissor. Okay, so you're doing some universal truth cutting. Okay, I see you. Like each place that I go, I can see the expansion of everything.
Right.
I can see what's
I
sitting in
just,
front of you. I can see what's sitting in front of me. It's yo.
right, and I want other people. Exactly, and that's why I want. And that brings me to, like, when we're in our personal spaces. We're very spiritual. We're very intentional. But once we leave out into the world, we have to always remember that, like, what as above, so below is very transit. So you got to be very
Uh-huh.
situations you run to, even outside the home, and be mindful of the energy and the space that you're in, because the universe will create situations to test you. So I'm starting to be very mindful and very intentional with myself, just because I know that I'm like,
Yep.
I want better for myself. I want to attract better for myself. And this is what this intention is, to attract the right things, to put my energy and the frequency to attract the right people that worship the ground that I walk on. And it's not afraid to just, like, lose me. People that value me, for
Yep.
so I'm just ready, and that's my intention. It's about to be 2:29. This is when that full moon energy is about to set in. Okay, so I don't know if y'all want to start setting some intentions. I already know what my intentions are. Universe already knows what my intentions are. I'll put it out there, to all of y'all to have the same intentions, to let the universe just guide you guys to you know just the right connections, the right people, the right flow, the right currencies, Libra season, you know?
And here's the thing too. Be careful about not only what you're projecting for yourself, but what you're projecting on other people. Because you have one point finger pointed at them, but somehow, some way, three fingers is going to point back towards you.
Mm-hmm.
So you're in a consistent basis of just be very careful about what you're putting out there. You
Right,
know what I'm saying? If you so adamant on this person being the devil and they're the devil, then you are a bigger demon than they are.
right,
Don't let yourself get tested to find out.
right.
You see what I mean? And so as you start to do better with yourself,
Mm-hmm.
make sure that you're also doing better with others, because I can speak life into you, but I can also speak death into you.
Right.
I can sit down and I can talk. I can be like, oh man, I want this person to be this. I've had the instances where you hear a motherfucker talk about, I wish that person got hit by a bus. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? And now, if you focus on that energy every day, all day, seeing that person get hit by that bus, you could be sure that person is ducking buses on a regular basis.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And it's not, and your one energy, because it's so strong, can bring so much hatred.
Right.
So, it's like, make sure that what you're doing to other people is on point too, because what you are saying, they are hearing. What you are doing, they are feeling.
Right.
Period and point blank. So it doesn't matter if they're across the world or if they're right in front of you.
I know. I like what El Ray said too. He said not be. He said it requires you to give up everything, not be married to that outcome.
That's correct.
Acceptance of the flow of energy. That's freedom, and that's what we were just talking about, Taj.
Hmm.
Things for what it truly is, because the universe is going to balance it out. And that's what I had to learn, and that's why I said I kind of lost myself in someone. And I said, "Woo, woo." The universe was like, "Woo, woo, get your ass right the fuck back." Um, get your ass right back ASAP. But I put in 2 week notice Friday, but just applied for a job. Okay, Malibu, you got it, babe. You got
You
it.
sure do, girl. Whatever you
Look,
choose to do. And you need to look at Malibu. Look, stop
look,
fucking playing, okay? You need to stop
uh,
applying for jobs because you are the job. Stop applying.
you hear El Ray? You see El Ray? He said, "Do you teach toys?" I heard doing the getting ready to do a whole. Taj is crazy. You know what?
Ooh, boy. I'm like, do I teach? God damn, I feel like I'm always standing on a soapbox preaching to somebody, god damn it. Like it just yes, I do teach. I teach all day. Oh, I realize too, because like I do so much readings and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, some of the people that call me, they're not even calling me for a reading, they're calling me for counseling. So they're calling me more to, kind of let the situation out. And then it's like, Tasha, what should I do? But they're not asking me on a spiritual level. They're asking me on a physical level. Like, what do you think I should do with this? Like, how do I attack it and how do I speak about it? And, it put me in a place now where, because I'm always in that explaining phase of things, that now I just do it all the time.
That's a Leo. That's a Leo. That's a
I
Leo.
mean, that too.
Leos
I
are
have all of it. My fucking name,
different.
all my numbers.
Yeah, but Leos are good at helping, showing people the way. Me,
Yes.
I'm learning how to. I think that's where my Chiron is. I have to learn how to show people the way instead of just blocking people out. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn. I have to be expressive, and I learned that I've been blocked for so long. Guys, like being
Hmm.
expressing myself,
Hmm.
because I've been like that all my life. So it's like I said, it's just like a learning experience for me, for real.
Hmm.
The meditation bring answers, intentions today, and situation will improve card is here. And it says there's something better, period.
There
Like
is something better.
an intention, there is something better. Maybe metal glue that could be for you. Peaceful resolution
Yeah.
start coming in here. So people may be coming in here and setting something straight, but I don't know. Don't look forward to it. Just keep moving. Peaceful resolutions within yourself. Okay, that's the only peaceful resolution you need. Okay, period. You don't need nobody to
Yep.
explanation for nothing. At this point, people got to show more than they can tell. And this Libra, transit that we're in this solar eclipse or whatever the fuck
It's
it
about showing, boy.
showing, and it's about taking yourself and separating yourself from why everything got to be balanced and fair, and about what they think and what you think, and go towards the Aries, north node of that energy, and go towards yourself, your mission, what you have to accomplish, what you got to fight through. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because it may be
Yep.
hard, but you got to fight through it. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And the miracle of Isis. It says Isis offers a miracle healing. It's very healing. I don't know. Like since I met you, Malibu, I've been like life been lifing. For me. So I mean, since I've been, since the last time we connected, and everybody, I'm saying, life been lifing for me. I don't know if y'all don't think I just been, no, life been lifing. So I feel very deep transitional phase, and I don't know if it's because the Ace of Spades week, and that's my God card. It's very transformative. Like it's very transformative for me. Like dealing with a lot of things. So just know, like I can just say so much. But it says, Isis offers a miracle healing. No matter how much you have struggled with a particular matter, no matter how impossible it may seem to imagine your life without this old wound, addiction, problem, relationship issue, or inner struggle being part of it, you are guided to now accept the possibility of a miraculous healing. Let go and let the goddess be. That is
Yep.
so fucking deep. And that I know that's probably was for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I needed that.
I gotta take that shit too. So
Right.
we're gonna have to share that message.
Whoever watches this when we get off of this is for you. Whoever's going through things that you just know you have to release and let go of. Your worth is worth anything. Your value is worth anything that anyone could ever put on you. You know what I'm saying? So you have to push forward, and you have to. Me, it's about money. I need this bag. I
that
need a bag. My
and
focus on money. Fuck everything else. Anything that's keeping me from the money is not where I'm supposed to be. Okay. And look.
let me tell you something on that though.
Mhm.
What I've learned, because that's my mindset too.
Mhm.
What I've learned is don't focus your mind on the money.
Right.
Focus your mind on the love that you want to produce with the money.
The gift. Put your
Yes.
put my energy.
Because hey, look, I don't give a fuck. If I
Right.
tell you right now, ISIS, I'm giving you $500.
Right. Mhm.
Instantly, you already thought, okay, I gotta put this right there. I gotta give that right there. Right? You already started to divvy that shit out.
Hell yeah.
You don't even have it in your hand yet, but it's already starting to divvy out.
Stash in the stash. No, I put it slide it right over there.
You understand? So you already put it in, you already, as soon as I tell you about it, you put it somewhere.
Right.
It don't matter if you put it in savings, if you spend it, if you whatever, you invested, you put in some stocks, whatever the fuck. But as soon as I tell you you got $500, you already put it someplace.
Someplace. It's going somewhere.
Now that's somewhere that you are putting that energy. Make sure you in love with it.
Right.
Because you ain't if you're not in love with it, that 500 might not come.
Right.
Because you're about to put it in the wrong place.
Right.
You're about to put it in the place where it's going to be stagnant.
Right.
Then think about your own love. And
Mhm.
think about how sometimes you put it into things that you know is going to be stagnant,
Right.
but you put it in there anyway.
Anyway. And
Anyway, you still gonna be like, all right, let me love on you. I know you ain't shit, but I'm gonna treat you like you
you ain't
royalty.
shit. God damn it.
I know you ain't shit. Like I
Oh,
know you ain't shit, but I'm gonna treat you good.
right.
Because if I treat you good, then you might have an example of some good shit and become some good shit. But no, that's not how it works.
Not over here. Yeah.
That's not how it works. So what I've learned is that because the energy is going to flow in the direction anyway.
Mhm.
So if I say I need onions, my love and then my energies already went to onions.
Mhm.
So what do I want to produce from those onions? Oh man, I'm gonna enjoy the fuck out them onions. Yes. And you start to feel that joy just from the thought of them damn onions.
It's your intentions.
Yeah, the money will come for you to get them onions because you felt so good about them onions. And not only will the money come, but you might fuck around and walk into a sale, and them same onions that you couldn't wait to get is now $2 and $3
Right.
when it was just 6 and 7
Right.
because it's happening for you at the exact time. So that what they're showing you is that when you put your love on something for real, it doesn't take as much as if you have to work on that love for it.
Right.
So in the case of every time you walk into the store, there's never no fucking sales because you got to work for that love.
right.
While
And
every time I walk into the store, because I put that love out there, I always everything that I need to buy is on fucking sale.
be intentional. Like I'm gonna get me a good spot when I pull up to this grocery store. Like it's about being Taj, being present, being in the
I
now.
always get perfect parking. You see that
I
affirmation right
always
there? Ooh,
parking, and and when as soon as I pull,
always,
I'm pulling out. You know what I'm saying?
always.
You know, you know,
It be
and every
perfect.
day's a 7 of Diamond day. So, oh, my intentions is going to be so lovely. Today's a 7 of Diamond day. It's very spiritual. 7 of Diamonds is connected to
Mhm.
hearts. That 9 of Hearts energy is about releasing and letting go because what is, oh, like, oh, it just so adds up. Like, what are you releasing? What are you letting go of that's keeping you from manifesting that spiritual money, that spiritual bag
Yep.
that the universe already has in a frequency for you? You just have to be in alignment to it. You just have to be in position of it.
Yep.
Wow.
What are you holding on to? Because there's something that's anchoring you away from it.
It's something that's emotionally tugging and keeping you hanging on to people,
Yep.
places, things that don't serve you. And you been knew they didn't serve you. You been knew that. You know what I'm saying?
And
You
yet, and yet, and that's the thing. It's the and yet part of it. Is that we know it doesn't serve, but you're doing it anyway. And
mm-hmm.
this is where you have your willpower. This is where you have your self-control to make sure that you utilize it and stop your shit.
Right.
You got to stop it. Even if you're doing it 100 times a day and you catch yourself 20 times a day, then that's 20 times less than you did it. Now it's at 80. And
Mm-hmm.
then because those 20, don't worry about it. Those 20 is, that's it, it's locked in. You're not going to have to start from 100 again. You'll be starting from 80 the next day
Right.
until you get to that point where you're at zero. And then when you're at zero, you start to feel so good about the situation that now you're just moving on autopilot.
Right.
Now you're like, yes, I love it. Yes, this is wonderful. Yes, you're good people. Yes, I don't hate you. Now
Right.
you're moving in a different element.
Right. A whole
But
different element. And me, I'm the realist. So be real with me. If you don't fuck with me, don't fake it and be around with me. Don't be around me. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Like,
they can't be fake around you any fucking way
it,
because you
I,
could smell that shit a mile away.
I can smell it a mile away. Like, don't tell me. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm like that. Like I said, I'm being very intentional in this new moon. You know what I'm saying? And not necessarily. I just want to attract like love and all that. Like, I'm fine being going through transitions and just doing what I got to do and lining because I know like my person is nothing but coming heavy for me. Like, that's just what it is.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
I'm just taking my time in that area, but I'm being very intentional in that and a lot of things tonight. Like, for real, like, and not even tonight, right now. Like, the universe knows what I want. The universe know what I need. So that's
Yes,
why
yes.
I'm making a sacrifice for myself with that 7 of Diamonds and that 9 of Hearts energy, and just like Ice is like, you just gotta like learn how to let go and transform and be in
Hmm.
and learn a lesson and release. And that's just what it is.
Yep.
I'm not leaving in this Ace of Spades without letting go and transitioning and changing. I don't know about anyone else, you know.
And just know that when you're dealing with those lessons, when you're dealing with those lessons that you have to learn, know that the only reason why you had to go through the lesson in the first place was because you were giving yourself not enough.
Right.
It's as simple as that. Every heartache, like I can go back and I can think of every time I got robbed, every time I got fucked over, every time I got my feelings hurt.
Mhm.
It was me. I was doing it. I was doing it long before you could do it to me.
Right.
I was taking advantage of myself long before you could take advantage of me. I was already in an alignment to draw it because I was believing whatever story it was. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I was believing stupidity.
Right.
So people treated me like I was stupid.
Right.
I was believing that nobody cared about me, so nobody showed care. Like when I was believing that, that's what the fuck I got.
Right. Your
And
mirror,
so
that 2 of Spades energy, that mirror to yourself. That
yeah, well you make the fucking characters up.
know. And then again, Taj, you just described your whole energy as a 6 of Clubs. What you feed into yourself is what you're going to see reflect on back to you. And again,
Mhm.
I have that energy in my chart. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people, that anybody that's in here, have that because we're all connected in some sort of way.
Yep. Some kind of way.
And so, and look, and the truth unveiled and initiation card is here. Truth unveiled and
Love
initiation.
you, Malibu.
Like, that's so amazing. Like, it just all makes sense. You
Yep.
know, there are times when appearances of people, placing the things are deceptive. You will sense this when something feels uncomfortable. When you notice feelings of anxiety or doubt within you, you there is something wrong with you, but actually you are intuitively sensing that all is not as it appears to be. Trust what you feel, not what appears to be. Your intuition. Listen to
Mm.
the intuitive side about people. You know what I'm saying? You can't y'all stop sleeping on yourselves. And initiation. A lot of us, we're just going through initiations. I love you, Malibu. Cause I'm no, yep, I'm about to be out of here too. I'll catch you later too, babe. I just wanted to read this because I got some things to do. I want to read this. I want to pull a love oracle, and then I'm gonna be out. And it says, when you are being initiated into the divine mysteries of light, love, and power, there are moments of profound challenge. The key is to find the light within the challenge, the opportunity for growth that can transform any challenge into experience of healing. With compassion and cleverness, you will not burn during your challenges. You shall thrive. That's so dope, guys.
Yep. Yep.
Messages probably like strongly for myself too, because I'm just going through a lot of
Because
change.
no matter what you're going through, this is what I learned recently over the last few months, and it becomes clearer and clearer every day. Everything that you're going through, everything that you've been through, and it's fucked up to say, was really your choice. That you
Right.
were, you
Is
said, okay,
I appreciate it now.
I
I'm
can appreciate it. I ain't appreciate it when I was going through the shit, but I
soulmate.
can appreciate it now. Ooh,
Hey,
look at that. So many, baby.
your soulmate is already with you in spirit.
Yep.
Believe this, and they will manifest physically.
Yep. I believe that.
I
I
believe
believe
that.
that wholeheartedly.
It, Big Daddy, they coming hard for me, and that's all I'm settling. I'm not settling for anything other than that. And beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another or qualities you both possess.
Yep.
Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Taj,
I just said it. You ain't even need to pull the fucking card. I just said it. Why you just ain't trust me?
synchronicities, yo. I love you, Taj. It's been
Oh, girl,
great.
I love you too. It's been a blast and a half, girl. We did
Happy.
that shit.
Call that Libra back. Tell her to be intentional today. Okay, that 9 o'clock.
That part.
Tell her to be intentional. I appreciate you. We gotta bust it up. We're gonna bust it up soon. All right. So, other than that, Taj, it's been real,
It's
baby.
been amazing. Love it. Love it. And we can go back and we can see it. So this is great.
Go back and yeah, I'm gonna just let it rock out, let it upload, and what I'm saying, probably put some clips on my TikTok, play with it a little bit, just
Yes, girl.
I'm in the flow, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, because I mean, shit, we definitely drop mad gems here, so it's worth to chop up.
right. Thank you,
All
Elsa,
right, thank you, Malibu.
Malibu, everybody else that was listening, watching. I don't know, people that are gonna listen and watching in the future. My grandkids. I love y'all. Like even
Look,
though
Grandma turned up.
even though I ain't gonna be here when y'all here, I love y'all and set something strong, a strong foundation for me. Okay, just for my legacy. I love you.
Yes, yes.
Bye,
For
guys.
all the generations to come, we
The
love
all
you.
to come. I love y'all. Peace.
Peace.